Hi guys, welcome back to Charmaine's Kitchen. A pleasant good day to each and every one of you. If you're visiting my channel for the first time, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Season greetings to each and every one of you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It is the Christmas season and today I'm going to be doing a fruit cake and I would like to share this recipe with you guys. Come on down and let's get baking. So to start with our fruit cake today, I am going to show all the ingredients we need. I have here some white sugar and some butter, room temperature. I have my flour here, all weighed out, and today I'm going to be making 1 pound of fruit cake. So I have 1 pound of white sugar, 1 pound of butter. You can also use margarine for this as well if you prefer. And 1 pound of flour. I have 1 cup of citrus peel. I have 1 cup of mixed fruits, which is the red cherry, green cherries, and some pineapple pieces. And what I did, I cut them into very small pieces. We're gonna need some nutmeg, baking powder, and we will need some essence. So I have everything here. We're gonna start creaming the butter and sugar together, and that's hubby's favorite part of the job to do, so he always helped me to do that. And not forgetting that we need eggs. So I usually add 12 eggs. I'm gonna break those eggs while hubby is mixing up the sugar and the butter. So I break 6 of the eggs in this bowl. I am gonna show one tip here. I usually take out this little piece of that's hanging at the side of the egg, this white thing, because it makes the cake taste very raw, and this would make the cake spoil quickly if you leave them in. Sometimes you notice in 2 or 3 days the cake would run slime, and that's because of these little things. So I always take mine out, and your cake would last a little bit longer and taste very nice and delicious. I'm gonna zest a lime into the eggs before we add it to our batter. You can also do this with lemon or orange as well, and it will add a nice citrusy flavor to your cake. Especially this one, I am doing a fruit cake, some citrus in there, so it will have a very nice, delicious flavor. I'm gonna whisk the eggs up a little before we add it to the batter, so we can mix in that lime zest into the eggs properly. And the cake batter is coming up nicely. Always remember every now and then to clean the edges of your bowl, because the sugar that's sitting on the side will also get mixed in properly when you clean the bowl. So clean as you go and mix, and in no time you're gonna have a delicious cake. I'm gonna add some of the eggs to the batter and mix. And then we're gonna continue to add a little and mix until it is done gradually. The cake batter is coming along nicely. I'm adding the last of my 12 eggs now, and we're gonna mix that in. Our batter is ready. I'm gonna start grating my fresh nutmeg into the batter, and I'm gonna go in with about 1 teaspoon. It really enhances and give a nice flavor to the cake. And I will leave all the measurements in the description below if I miss any. We're gonna add some mixed essence in there. We're using the Guyana mixed essence, non-alcohol. And I will be adding, this is a half a teaspoon measure, 2 of these. You can use any essence or vanilla extract if you like. but I like to use a mix essence in this one. So we're gonna mix that in. And then now it's time for us to add the flour. This smells beautiful. The aroma in my kitchen is so nice. I love it, love it. So now I'm gonna get the flour. I'm gonna add my baking powder, and because this is a fruit cake, I will be adding, and I'm using 1 pound of flour, I'll be adding 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We're gonna mix that in because that's gonna help to make a nice fluffy cake. Mix that in, and I'm gonna sift in a little bit at a time and mix this into the batter a little bit until I finish with all the flour. So I'm gonna add this much and mix it in, and then I'll continue the same process until I finish adding all the flour into the batter. So I take out a little bit of batter, 2 sets, about 1/2 cup, and I will show you why I am taking this out. It's Christmas and I want this cake to be festive. So now we're going to be adding our mixed fruits, the cherries and the pineapple, and we're going to mix that in along with the citrus peel. And this is a real Christmas cake with all those beautiful fruits and colors. So the cake is finished mixing. We will add them to our baking dish, and we went ahead and greased the pan with some butter and flour. And now I'm gonna put them into the baking dish. We're making them in these loaf pan, and look how beautiful. You can see some of those fruit popping through there. We don't want to fill it up right up to the top, so we're gonna put it that high, and then look at the bottom here, babe. A lot of the citrus is sitting here. So then we're gonna pour the other set into this pan. Wow, look at the fruits. It's gonna be a real nice fruity cake. And then we're gonna put the rest. So we get 2 nice pan of fruit cake here, and this is the loaf pan I'm using today. And then I'm gonna be doing something different now. So because this is Christmas, like I mentioned before, and we want to make this cake festive, I'm gonna add about 2 drops of green food coloring into this batter here, and we're gonna make a swirl in the cakes, so when we cut them open, we're gonna have a nice beautiful green and red cake inside. I have powder for the red one here, and I'm gonna mix that in, and I'll show you what I'm doing when I finish mixing up this coloring into the batter. So now I'm gonna be adding some of the red batter into the cake, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, what's the plan here, and then a little bit here, and this will give us, so we're gonna mix that in like that. We want it to get down to the bottom too as well, so we're gonna mix it in like that, and then we're gonna do the green the same thing. So you're mixing down to the bottom because we want the batter to be in the bottom as well. And when we cut open this cake, we're gonna have a nice green and red Christmas color cake. I think I should put a little bit more green on this side here. Right, Natalie?
Yeah.
Which color you like better?
I like the green.
Okay. So just nothing fancy, just swirl it around a little. And that's what we're looking for. We want to make a festive cake today. It is Christmas. The colors are green and red. And I want one of these cakes to be a festive cake. So let's do another pattern here, right? It's all about making it festive this holiday season. And we're gonna do the same here. This is looking so good. I'm gonna try to scrape out all those colors. So we're gonna go down with the green. Try to do a different style here. So the whole idea is to when you cut the cake, you're gonna have piece of the cake looking nice and green in the inside and piece looking nice and red in the inside. So I just like to make things fun for the holidays, and I think that's good for this one. We're gonna put them in a 325-degree oven until about 45 minutes to an hour, or until we can get a toothpick come out clean. Our fruit cake is done, and I'm gonna let it sit in the pan for about 10 to 12 minutes before I take them out. I just want to test to make sure that these are cooked properly. Right in the center, came out clean. And this one came out clean, so we will reveal how it looks on the inside just about 15 minutes or so from now. So once you grease your baking dish properly, your cake will come out easily like this. And when I feel it, it is so nice and soft and have like that nice spongy texture. I'm gonna take out the other one and let it cool down some more because they're still warm before I cut this cake. I'm so excited to show you guys the inside. So if you notice that I am taking them out on a parchment paper, and that's because when they're completely cold, I usually wrap them up in the parchment paper and leave it in a cool, nice place, nowhere warm. I have a cold room, so I put all the cakes in a nice basket and hang it in my cold room so they will keep nice and fresh, and it will still go for a number of days. So by now to Christmas, or when I have my guests over, the cakes will be still nice and fresh, not in the fridge or on your countertop, but a nice cool place. So we're gonna reveal the inside of this cake, and I'm very excited. Jess, are you excited?
Yeah.
Drum roll. Okay, so let us try cutting from the middle. I think that's a better idea. And this is our oh my gosh, our fruit cake, swirl Christmas cake, and that's what we're looking for.
It looks so yummy.
Yeah. So all the fruits is in here along with the swirl, and this is a perfect Christmas cake with the color and everything like that. Let me know in the comment what you guys think about this cake, because I'm very happy right now. So here it is. I just took a little piece because it's still warm, and I like when the cake is like a day or two old. It is beautiful to look at, and I'm sure it's gonna taste good. I have a glass of sorrel, and I'm gonna dig in right now for a piece of this beautiful looking Christmas fruit cake. I guess this is a big bite for me, so let me go in there. And cheers to all my YouTube family. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. Wow. It is very, very spongy. So nice. Look at that. So spongy. I can taste the cherries and the citrus in there. And it's so beautiful to look at. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. Until then, I want to say stay blessed, stay safe, love you guys. Bye for now.